And we're going to go to the Front Range of Denver and check in with Clayton Sandel, ABC News correspondent, who is getting ready or has seen. Clayton, have you seen the super blue blood moon yet?
We have, guys. We're all donning the long underwear this morning. It's like 34 degrees, but there are plenty of very brave, hardcore astronomy fans out here, and they are getting a good show. We thought we were going to have some clouds, but the skies have cleared, and the moon is turning a very deep red as we speak. We've been watching it disappear all morning, and it is in the shadow of the Earth, as they say. We've got these three things that have all come together. For the first time, they are fairly common. We've got this blue moon, which is the second full moon in the calendar month in January. We've got what we call the supermoon because it's reached the closest point to Earth. It makes it look brighter and larger than usual. And we've got this total lunar eclipse, so the blood moon. So that's where we get that name, super blue blood moon. And it's been pretty spectacular so far, and it's the first time this has happened. All three of those things have happened since 1866. So this is back when Andrew Johnson was president and Jesse James was, just starting to rob trains. So,
let me get this straight.
Great.
It was the year after the Civil War was the last time
That's
all this
right.
happened.
Yeah, we're talking Civil War era. It was the last time that all three of these things, blue, super, and blood moon, came together at the same time. So it's a pretty special thing, and that's why these folks have come out. We've got a few hundred people here with their telescopes and cameras and even their iPhones taking some really cool pictures of this eclipse. And what's really cool about it is, you remember the solar eclipse last summer? You had to be in a very specific place at a very specific time, short time, to see that solar eclipse. But with a lunar eclipse, anybody who can see the moon can experience at least a part of it for a little while. And the totality, whereas the solar eclipse was like just a couple of minutes, this lasts for over an hour, and everybody in all 50 states can see at least a little bit of it.
Now, from what I understand, the West and the mountain region where you are gets a much longer look than, say, the East Coast and here in St. Louis.
That's right, yeah, because it's starting to get lighter on the East Coast and points east of here. We are getting a pretty good view of it now, but it will actually set below the Rocky Mountains before it comes out of totality. So we won't be able to see the entire process. We won't be able to see the shadow of the Earth clear the moon and have the moon unobstructed. That will happen points further west. So West Coast, Hawaii, places like that, we'll be able to see it a lot better.
Pretty spectacular that we had the total eclipse this summer and then this now, right? I mean, these two events happen so infrequently, and yet they happened within 12 months of each other.
Yeah, it has been a really fun time for astronomy enthusiasts. they have had a lot to look at for sure.
All right, there is Clayton Sandel, ABC News correspondent, hanging out in the Colorado Rockies for us. Clayton, thanks for checking in.